All right, man. Turkey Talk. You know what it is, man. How you doing, man? Hope everybody's good, man. So look, man, today's episode, excuse me, we're gonna be talking about I believe her name is Dr. Cheyenne. And this the female guru, uh who complained about Neo not getting married or something to that effect. I seen a video of her, a couple of videos of her scolding men. And she just got exposed, man. I mean, really bad. Really bad to the point where I actually think that she's gonna still thrive, but she's on the same level of Derek Jackson to me right now. Like, this is crazy. So before we get into that, I gotta get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is right here on the screen, right here. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me a hidden gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. Shout out to everybody who donated. Shout out to everybody who's returning to my channel regularly. Shout out to everybody who loves me. Shout out to everybody who hates me. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, man. Got a lot of work to do. Let's go. All right, this comes courtesy of Flacco. You already know what it is. Let's go.
One of the internet's most skilled grifter, Dr. Cheyenne Bryan, finally got exposed on the Paul Pierce podcast. Her career is now in jeopardy because Paul Pierce really revealed who she really is under this front. This lady has been going from podcast to podcast, gossiping about people's lives, critiquing them, telling women what they want to hear, critiquing men. But her credibility to give advice on relationships has been called into question time after time. First off, she has admitted she's never been in a healthy marriage. So how could you tell people how to get married or how to stay in marriages when you've never been married? And
Yo, that's crazy. I always thought that this woman was married. She never been in a marriage before, but she giving out. Now, if you was in a marriage before and you separated or divorced or whatever, I could take what you say a little more serious than a person who never been married telling a person how they should be. And you typically get a lot of women like this. A lot of women like this are women who believe that what they say is gospel. You know what I'm saying? And they always trying to analyze men from a lens of hate, not a lens of just the whole spectrum, but just a lens of hate, or just don't like the fact that men have options. A lot of women like that, they do. They don't like the fact that men have options. You know what I mean? And this is what it is. So we're gonna have a nice little conversation about this. Let's go.
her doctorate degree is also called into question. She got her doctorate degree allegedly from a university that's no longer even in business. So the accreditation can't really be verified. But after this podcast with Paul Pierce, I don't care if she do have a real doctorate degree. She has no business giving advice to anyone on how to be in a healthy relationship because she explained more of her current relationship or situation to Paul Pierce. And from how she explained it, is one of the most unhealthy situations anyone could ever put themselves in. No professional would hear the situation that she claims she's currently in and say, yeah, this is healthy. But this woman wants to tell you how to live your life. Now, she starts off, by the way, seemingly admitting that she's essentially been a side chick or somebody's work for 5 years. And then she realizes how crazy she sounds. And then she tries to switch it up as if she got the power.
Oh, it's you.
Wait, what? She been somebody's side chick this whole time? Yo, the way she talks, you would think that she has everything together. She got a family or whatever. You would think that she's like totally together. I seen a lot of interviews with her when you thinking like, I'm telling y'all, man, perception is everything online, bro. Everything. If you perceive to be a way, as long as you stand by that, for 100% of the time, or even 99% of the time, people will follow you if you proceed to be something. It's crazy to see that this woman here perceives to be this upstanding woman and telling women what they should do and shouldn't do, but yet and still she's a side chick. Yo, you can't make this up, bro. I swear. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man.
This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Reverse Uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was insightful.
No, we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single.
dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
Wait, what? 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 You're 40 something years old and you're still outside? Oh my God. Wait, what did she say? I gotta make sure she said this right. This is crazy. Let's go.
Tell for a 42-year-old.
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
You're dating, enjoying your life. You have really good companions. You're just a hoe. Just say that. Just say that. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. It's not wrong with it. You got multiple partners. Just say that. Dude, you're trying to dress it up as if like it's something different from all of these centuries of men and women who have been promiscuous and doing these certain things. You can't dress it up. It is what it is. It's never going to change. It's never going to change. When you say you have multiple companions as a female who has multiple companions, whether you want to say she's living her life, you have to put that other word on the end of it. She's living her life as a hoe. You have to say it. It's the truth. It's the same thing with a single guy. If he's out there messing with multiple women, he's living his life as a dog. Like, it's the same thing. I don't understand why y'all just don't see this. It's the same thing. It's nothing wrong with it. It could be what it is. It's not, as long as you be honest about it, but don't try to dress it up. You're trying to put this hoish behavior in Versace clothing. It's still a hoe in the Versace. It's still a hoe. There's no difference. You know what I'm saying? You could put it in Tom Ford. It's still a hoe in Tom Ford. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why y'all do this. Like, come on now. Like, listen to this.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I
There it goes right there, everybody. I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, so I can hop on as many penises as I want. Like, come on, bro. Oh, I'm sorry if I keep stopping it. Let's go. I'm gonna let it talk.
I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
Got her.
We've dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
At your beat, is you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? Because Paul Pierce called this out perfectly. You've been this dude work for 5 years. While you sit on the internet and call out women for not leaving multi-millionaires because you feel like those multi-millionaires aren't catering to them the right way, you then sit on this internet and tell Paul Pierce that you've been this dude work. You've been giving this dude access to your body for 5 years with no commitment. And that's somehow better than what these other women is going through. No, y'all are in the same boat.
I cannot believe she said that. You do all of this talking, giving all of this advice to all of these people, but yet and still, you are a side chick. You're telling women that they should leave men for less when you've been dealing with a guy for 5 years and you ain't commit to him. Because if a woman dealing with a man for 5 years, it's not the man that don't want to commit. I'm going to tell y'all right now. 9 times out of 10 is usually the woman who doesn't want to commit. I think if it's a little bit less, because my thing is, if a woman goes 5 years, it's only 2 reasons, in my opinion, a woman would go 5 years. One is because she likes his sluncing. I'm just gonna say that he's sluncing her out, just the sluncing all over her. She like that, and she can't find nowhere else, and she comfortable with him. Or she don't want to commit, but she don't want to let him go. If it goes a little bit further than that, a little bit less than that, because usually guys, they want, in my opinion, guys want it real fast and then they don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be a reason why. Now, I could be wrong about that, but in my opinion, I think it could be all on her why it's not, why she's not committing.
Now, she begins to unravel this in real time and begins to understand how it makes her look horrible. And then she tries to flip it into some type of boss babe girl win. And you're about to see how weirdly obsessed these people are when it comes to looking like a boss babe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Paul.
I know what's going on now. I'm about to, we're going to take this sheep clothing off.
Right, the wolf teeth coming out. No, we
She
have
was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years. And yeah, I have spun the block for 5 years. And I...
Bro, this is insane, bro. Oh my God. This is insane. We have... Watch all this. I'm telling you, it's going to turn into him eventually. Because she'll say we, because you want to say, but watch how she turns it to him. I'm telling you, I know it.
She was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years. And yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years. And it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together.
Okay. I'll take
Yo, this is insane, bro. This is insane. This is not real. This ain't real. She faking. There's no way in the world she's like this. This ain't real. This is a setup. She did this on purpose, bro. There's no way in the world you telling me you giving all these people this advice. And now when you get caught up in, because no one really questioned you. Now you get caught up and now you're just like everybody you giving advice, or even worse. This is insane, bro. Oh my God.
500 on the board for things that never happened. This man who has had access to your cheeks, he's been clapping your cheeks every which way possible for absolutely free with no commitment. And he could be with other women and still clap your cheeks whenever he wants. That man told you, I'm not okay with this arrangement. Stop it, bro. Give it up, man. She's with a man who, for some reason, don't want to commit to her. For some reason, is having commitment issues, right? He want to deal with other women while still keeping her on the side to clap her cheeks.
That's a fact. I'm telling you, and I said this earlier, right? I think it's 2 different things. I think that now that I really think about it, I don't think it's really him that don't want to. I think he don't want to commit. Because I actually said that wrong. I meant to actually say the woman wants to commit and the man doesn't. Because of the sex, right? And a lot of times when men have access to a woman as much as they want, they not gonna really try to commit because they look at it like, well, I could get this whenever I want. And truth be told, a lot of times women, when they dealing with men like that, they can't control them. it's like a fascinating thing to certain women when they can't control a certain man or how a man moves. Or they don't really know. And they don't treat them, they don't pedestalize a woman. I think that this is probably what's happening to her. She's suffering from the same issue that she thinks that other women are suffering from. But I think she's projecting how she wants to react and tell women, look, this is what you should do. But she's afraid to do it herself. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like you being in a relationship with someone for 10 years and you tell somebody not to get into a relationship because all these things could happen. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all the things that happen in you, but you won't leave. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a complicated situation. And I think that this is what it is with her. I think she telling these women and telling them, no, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that. Because that's what she want to do, but she ain't actually doing it. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
She accidentally revealed that arrangement publicly and then began to understand, oh, wait, no. Oh, no. I've been telling these people that I got it all figured out. Now I got to give an alternative lie and say it's all because of me, right? Now, as she explains this new relationship arrangement, the quote-unquote Mrs. Healthy Relationship Guru, watch her explain quite possibly the most unhealthy relationship you've ever seen.
We working together.
But you keeping them at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He wants to be committed.
You just like the sex.
No. Oh.
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years.
Oh.
Yo, this is classic, bro. Oh my God. This is classic. Yo, you can't, that is 100% facts. There's no way in the world you telling me you kept somebody around for 5 years. 5 years? Most relationships don't last 6 months. If you kept somebody around for 5 years, 2 more years, y'all technically married. To be honest with you, y'all technically married. If you're dealing with somebody for 5 years, there's no way in the world you telling me that this person wants a relationship and you don't. There has to be a reason why you're not committing to him. And I think it's because you have multiple people and you don't want to commit to one person. Because once you commit to one person, that's it. That's it. And plus, you can't really give a lot of advice to certain people if you are how would I say this? If you are committed. Now, the reason why I say that, and I know people say, well, how is she can't give advice to people if she committed? Because she actively going through something, and that's the only reason why she can give this advice. Because once she become actively committed, I don't think the advice will hit as hard. You know what I'm saying? Because she can say, well, don't deal with that unless she reveal her skeletons herself. She's going to have to reveal her skeletons and tell people, well, I was going through this and I had to change it. She ain't going to do that because even though I don't think she's saying this, but it's kind of like she moves like the person with imperfections when it comes to relationships. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Done no shit like
I
that.
am not vitamin D deficient.
No, don't try. That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient.
No,
everything is good in that department.
No.
Wait a minute. So if you're saying you're not vitamin D deficient, we know what that is, right? Let's not play stupid. But he said, how could you keep somebody for 5 years? Is it for the sex? And she said, I'm not vitamin D deficient. And it goes right back to what she said before. You have to really pay attention. She could be talking about having multiple sex partners, saying, listen, I don't need him for sex because I'm not vitamin D deficient. I literally have other guys that I'm doing this with. You know what I'm saying? He should have said, so he's the only one you having sex with? That's what he said. But she kind of acknowledged that she wasn't when she said, I have multiple, not multiple partners, but she said something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's keep going.
He wants a relationship.
She done kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
he just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me. And so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it. Like what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that,
So you waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it. and I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh.
Let's keep it. I mean, that's what.
Yo, this is great. Yo, this is probably the best episode that I ever seen well, I ain't see a lot of episodes from him. This may be one of the best episodes I've seen with putting somebody like this on the spot who literally be out here telling women something and doing something different. So let me get this right. You are a relationship guru who's giving advice to women to get away from toxic relationships, and you are actively participating in a toxic relationship with a man who's unstable. This man is unstable. You literally just admitted that yourself. Emotionally, he gets intense. So he's unstable. This is how things happen to women or whatever, right? And you're sitting here saying that you're actively for 5 years. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years you're actively participating in a relationship with someone who is emotionally unstable, but you're giving advice to women about men who's emotionally unstable and how they should get away from them. You cannot make this. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Oh my God.
It's like, dude,
He put on his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy tonight.
This is clear.
Oh my God.
I know her. She from Long Beach.
I'm
don't try to come
you
with the suit jacket, the boots. You still.
Yo, you see how
the glow.
You see how women are. Women, I admire y'all so much. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a woman is so quick to have another woman's back. I'm talking like, you would have to do something to them personally for them not to have your back. But the majority of women, I would say 97% of women have each other's back. You see how she's trying to stall for her to figure out what she want to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, sis. Like, she meant to, like, it's like a telepathic conversation that they're having with each other right now. All right, sis, you better fix it, because he really going in on you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, they looking at each other, like, women look at each other like, yeah, you know, yeah. They talk to each other telepathically. I'm telling you, women literally talk to each other telepathically. We can't understand that language, men. We don't have we do too with other men, but most of the time y'all do it better than us. It's crazy.
I'm from Long Beach. I'm from Inglewood. I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small community in the city of Los Angeles.
I can see through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities. He does well in all that he does with me. He just emotionally
That ain't what I asked you. I asked you about his job and all that.
He does well in all areas.
Okay, she answered that. He does well in all
emotionally.
See what I mean? Look, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I just told y'all that's what women do. That's what they do. Women, I have to admire y'all. Y'all be having each other back, man. I'm telling you, man. If the fall of humanity was to ever happen, it would be because of women. Like, if y'all was to take over, it's because y'all know how to stick together. I'm telling you. Because men, we fight. But y'all know how to stick together. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, this is crazy, yo.
Well, I don't know. That's a broad question. What all
Paul,
areas?
You're a man, so you answer this question.
I answer.
Emotionally, he goes back and forth from, I love you, I want to be with you, I'm mad because you won't be with me, you won't commit to me. And then his insecurities get the best of him, and it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you, I'm not sure that I can facilitate you, I'm not sure that I can be with you.
First off, the man...
that's crazy for her to say. She says that he goes back and forth, right? But then you pay attention. What she just said doesn't mean he goes back and forth. That's it. Really, literally, him just saying what he's saying. He's saying, so you're telling me he tells you he loves you, he wants to be with you, and you're saying no, right? But then you tell me he says, I love you, but I don't know if I deserve you. What? Yo, I'm telling you, she can't. She just totally dodged accountability in this whole thing. So it's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's his fault. It's his fault for wanting to be with her. Be with her. And my thing is like, well, if he want to be with you, and you don't want to commit, he's telling you he want to be with you, but you don't want to commit to him. You got to ask yourself, is it you? And why does he want to be with you? Like, what type of characteristics do you have that makes him want to make him want to be with you? And why would you tell him no if you've been with him for 5 years? It just doesn't make sense. Her statement is crazy.
Then his insecurities get the best of him, and it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you. I'm not sure that I can facilitate you. I'm not sure that I can be with you.
First off, the man that you're describing is emotionally unhinged and unstable, and the Mrs. Perfect Relationship Guru is dealing with an emotionally unstable man in a very toxic situation. That don't sound too right. Also, bruh, no man ever is getting unequivocal access to the cheeks for absolutely free with no effort whatsoever for 5 straight years. And he's waking up every day talking about, I want to be in a relationship with you. And that man gives unequivocal access to clap them 42-year-old cheeks and still get to clap other women's cheeks. And you want us to believe that that's the man who wants to commit, who is begging to be your boyfriend? Cut it out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's straight cap. There's no way in the world you telling me that this man does whatever with you for 5 years. He's been giving you the slunson for 5 years, and you're telling me that he's emotionally unhinged, and he's saying to you, "Oh, I just want to be with you. I don't know why you want to be with me. I can't believe this." Like for 5 years, and he's allowed to sleep with whoever, and for 5 years he's crying for you, and saying, "I just want you to commit." Why would he commit to you when you're giving him full access to you as it is? What is their commitment? I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because she's dealing with other men. That's why. And it could be from both sides. It could be that he wants to be in a relationship with her and she's saying no because she probably dealing with multiple men and she don't want to. And on top of that, it could be from the other side too, where she don't want to give up access to him because he probably giving her the slunson she like. But she don't want to be with him. And on top of that, she probably feels as though he's a little bit safer. Because women admire men that love them. They don't necessarily want to be with a man who's head over heels in love with them. You ever seen a girl who will have a man and she says, "He's too nice. Like, he always bringing me stuff. He says good morning every day. Oh my God." Like, you would think that that's something that women would love. You'd be like, "Oh man, women love this. They love that." Don't get me wrong. You got a few women out there who like it in the beginning. But the thing about women that helps them and hurts them is consistency with men. A man consistent, that would help her emotions, but it also hurts her emotions because a woman don't want a man she could just figure out. She don't want a man who has everything, not has everything, but she know everything about him. There has to be a level of mystery there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? A woman just don't want a man that she know everything about him, know his whole life. She don't know. Like, that's why women, when the guy, a guy tells her, "Oh, I really like you. I want to see where this goes. I want to be with you." If she liked the guy, but there's no, because to me, the level of attraction is killed when a man basically gives his whole self to a woman. Women are attracted to things that they don't really understand, in my opinion. They're attracted to things they don't really understand. But once you tell them, "Oh, this is my life. My life's an open book, and you can call me anytime," and a man has to have a woman, in my opinion, a woman should be an accessory to a man's life, a great accessory, not his world. When a man makes a woman his world, it's over, because a woman runs around with so much emotional burden. They don't need to carry your emotional burden as well. They don't have to, like, a woman can't carry a man's emotional burden along with her own. A man has to stand on his own too and do his own thing. And women admire a man who can still give her attention, but absolutely put himself in a position where he don't need her, he just wants her. That's it. Because once you start needing a woman, she's got to cater to your needs now as a man. And emotional men, in my opinion, unless you're with a woman for 10, 15 years, but if you're an emotional man and you're with a woman and she knows you're emotional, she's going to either exploit that or she's going to be turned off by that. Because women, in my opinion, can't really handle their own emotions. How are they going to handle yours too? Like, come on now.
No man ever. That don't exist. That man don't exist, bruh. I don't know who you think you're lying to or who you think you're fooling, but she's about to reveal her hand very shortly, right? Because at the end, you would hear the real reason why she decided to go with the alternative lie, which is this man has been begging her for 5 years and he's not okay with just clapping her cheeks and getting access to her body whenever he wants. He also wants to hand over half his assets through marriage. He also wants to deal with her emotional baggage. Man, cut it out, bro. But you're about to hear at the very end why she decided to choose this alternative lie instead of just staying with the truth, which is, I've been sleeping with this man asking for commitment and he's not giving it to me. Because she understands how the internet works. Watch this.
So when I say emotionally instability, it's like him wanting to be with me is concrete. That's not unstable. His emotions in the relationship are just unstable, to where as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a relationship.
I love how, and I'm gonna run it back. I love how women like her always trying to tell a man what they should do, actively dealing with multiple men. I love it. I love it. But you know what the crazy thing is? And I'm going to tell y'all. He got her. He caught her out there. I think she's making this up. I think that she doesn't have a man. I think she has multiple men that she deal with. The reason why I'm saying that is, if I'm the guy she dealing with and I seen this interview, I would never talk to her again. And I don't care if they say, well, people say, well, nobody knows who he is. No, because eventually what's going to happen is, if, let's say, for instance, he get himself right? Let's say he gets himself right. You were on a whole campaign basically shitting on this man. He was on a whole campaign doing that. So if he gets himself right, and then they get seen together, and she says, they say, well, yeah, I know him for 10 years. We've been dealing with each other. And it's that guy? Yeah, he looks like a fool. There's no way in the world. There's no way.
These words.
I am.
You good with these words.
To where as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a relationship.
You good with these words.
I am.
You good with these words.
Listen,
because
but let me say
all
this.
These people advice.
Let me say this, Paul. He has every right to feel like what I've been doing as far as being in a relationship with him when I want to is not something that gives him stability. However,
Yo, this is insane, bro. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. I need to go spray some cologne. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. This is insane. There's no way in the world she's saying all this right now. You did all of this talking in the beginning, and now you're sitting here saying he has every right to feel this way. You just said that he needs to grow up, he needs to do these things emotionally, and now you're saying that he has every right to feel this way. it would, to me, you wouldn't have had said that. It would have said, look, I'm not going to commit to a man who's unstable. You're saying he has every right to what? to feel some type of way about his behavior towards you. I don't understand it. I've never seen this before. This is crazy.
Don't want to commit to a relationship with a man who I feel emotionally is not in a place of being able to be in a healthy relationship.
So why are you messing with him? Why are you playing mental games with him?
I'm not playing mental games with him.
Games.
It's not mental games. It's all transparency.
Why is it still sex involved?
How do you know we sexing?
Oh my God, bro.
Get
the fuck up. Yo, this is insane, bro. She literally said, bro, this is crazy, bro. Oh my God. For you to insinuate that you was with a man for 5 years and you haven't had sex with him after y'all multiple times in this conversation, you basically said y'all have. You just said you're not vitamin D deficient. And it makes it even worse if you're not having sex with him and you're dealing with this emotional man for 5 years. You've been dealing with this man for 5 years, emotional, unstable, unhinged man who can't control his feelings. You was dealing with him, but yet and still, you're dealing with other men on the side. This is insane, bro. I've never seen nothing like this. She just got exposed. I mean, to the point where I don't think anybody should ever listen to this woman again. This is crazy.
From Long Beach, I know.
Oh my God.
You can't play me.
We could not be doing the
wood. I know what's going on.
But let me say this. It is transparent. He understands. I understand. I understand what he wants. He understands why I don't want to commit at this moment with him, which is the emotional piece that him and I talk about openly. I support him in it. I hold space for him in it. We've talked about it intensively, and he understands it. And he's...
Come here. Sit.
Yo, this is insane. Yo, the level of manipulation that some of you women go to is insane. I'm not saying that men don't either. And I hate to always have to give a caveat to a conversation without people getting triggered. But it is what it is. The level of manipulation that you women, especially women like this, who claim she's a doctor or psychologist or whatever you want to call it, put men through is out of control. This is insane. This is insane. There's no way in the world you can tell me that you can give sound advice to anyone after you talking about the things that you have done to a man for 5 years. Whether he's stuck around or not, that's emotional. That's emotional. You holding him emotionally hostage. I don't care what nobody says. That does happen. Men or women, you could get love bombed on either side. And we don't know what she's telling him. She could be telling him anything. Like she could be saying, I love you so much. You know, I really do. Or it could be, wow, I love you and I want to be with you, but I really don't want to be with nobody right now. And she getting her back blown out by somebody else. And she's telling them the same thing. This is insane, bro.
All right, let him off the leash.
Him in it. We've talked about it intensively, and he understands it. And he's...
Come here. Sit. All right, let him off the leash. Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Come here.
Well, you know what? If that's what I'm doing, I'll say this, and people are going to be mad, and I'm okay. If I'm doing what Paul said,
come here.
I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash.
There it goes, bro. She understood.
Oh. Yo, this girl is a fraud, bro. 100% a fraud. There's no way in the world, bro. There's no way in the world. I'm telling you, if any of you women listen to her, y'all fools. Y'all fools. If you listen to her, go listen to somebody else. Go listen to somebody that's similar to her that never put out any of her baggage. Yo, this is insane, bro. This is insane. I'd rather be the one walking the person at the park and not me being the one walked at the park. Bro, so you just admitted that you playing games with this man. This is insane, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What Paul said.
Come here.
I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash.
There it goes, bro. She understood, like, her real situation is actually the opposite. It's actually, she's a fool, she's a clown. She's giving away the cheeks with absolutely no commitment, while also dogging other women online for giving away their body with no commitment. So she's switching up because she understands this, by the way, right? The optics. And women like her are obsessed with coming across or looking like super boss babes, bruh. You know like what a boss babe is, bruh. A boss babe is, I don't need no man. I step on men. I treat men how they treat women. I'm a man myself. When it's not the case at all. This is a sad, lonely 42-year-old woman who's been giving away cheeks for absolutely nothing and free at no cost, who's trying to flip the situation to make it look like it's in her favor, when that's just not the case. But
that's a fact. That's a fact. Like and I'm telling you, I seen some of these interviews with her. She was brutal towards men, and for her to sit here and say this is insane, bro. It's insane. I don't know if this is the same. I think this is the same woman who I was following a long time ago. I think it is her. She just got her hair pinned back. But I've been following her. I was following her when she ain't on what's the name. And they was calling her the female Kevin Samuels at one point, which is insane. But yeah, this is crazy.
Say she is telling the truth, which she's not. But there's no chance on earth that she is telling the truth. She's not. But let's just say that she was. Isn't this how women get killed? Like, isn't this the exact unhealthy relationship that any professional would tell you to stay far away from? A man who is emotionally unstable, who has an unhealthy obsession with you, who's been crying and crying and crying for you to accept him, you just using him for being... Isn't this how women get unalived?
Yes, absolutely. That's what I was saying earlier. You're dealing with a man who's emotionally unstable, and you're telling us that for 5 years you've been dealing with this guy? And you're telling women to stay away from men who's emotionally unstable, and you've been dealing with the same guy? Come on now.
No working professional or someone who is claiming to be as accredited as Cheyenne Bryan is will tell any woman to stay in this relationship. So this right here is the only proof I need. First off, if she's lying, duh, you're not credible to ever give advice again. No woman who's a real professional, who has something to offer, would advise any woman to stay in their relationship for 5 years that you're claiming that you're in.
If that's true.
That's exactly.
So that means, to my point, at 42, I'm not opt out. We are not opt out. Okay, we have options, and we are not on the leash. We can actually be the one holding the leash. It's all about your standards. It's all about you understanding who you are and you standing in and on your square and you doubling down on that, period. There's men out there who will show up in any capacity we want. We don't have to settle. And we don't have to settle at a certain time. We can do what we want.
Bro, you got exposed. I don't care what you say after that. You could try to hide it, try to doctor it up, try to put this fake security or this fake strength inside of Versace clothing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You look terrible right now. I'm talking terrible. She's a nice looking woman. Like, she's a very, very beautiful woman. She's a very beautiful woman, but she looks terrible. I mean, terrible. This is the type of stuff that make men do what they do. You're 42 years old and you're talking like you're a teenager. We don't have to settle. Nobody's asking you to settle, but you need to stop messing with men who is emotionally unstable. Maybe you should find somebody who is emotionally stable, or try to, but you still dealing with him. That means that you're emotionally unstable too. It's not just him. And you have settled. You settled for him because you've been dealing with him for 5 years. You're trying to make yourself believe that you haven't settled, but you have. You settled for a man because if that's the case, when he found out he was emotionally unstable, you would have been left him alone. It's crazy.
Because I tell you one thing I'm not doing. I ain't doing time, but I am spending a whole lot of time with who I want, when I want, and both of us are enjoying it, getting what we want.
Come on.
Y'all can't be just taking too long when y'all cook. Y'all gotta.
Now, I got a question for y'all, okay? Which relationship do you guys believe is healthier? This setup that she's currently doing or Neo's relationship, where Neo did some wrongs in his marriage. He recognized that being monogamous wasn't for him, and he started a polyamorous relationship with other women. This woman would criticize Neo and call him a womanizer for accepting that monogamy isn't for him and then entering into a polyamorous relationship. Now, as you listen to this, take into consideration her current setup, where she's dating multiple people, the man that she's been giving her body to, unequivocal access to, has been dating multiple people, but she's criticizing Neo for being in a relationship where it's him and a couple of women sleeping with each other.
No.
Well, let me ask
so
you a question,
what is Neo to you, Dr. B?
He's a womanizer. He cheated on his wife, and that's why she left him. He didn't cheat once. He cheated over and over again. He's a womanizer. And now what he's doing is, as a womanizer, he's gaslighting himself and that wife to make it seem like he wants polyamorous when you never wanted polyamorous from the beginning. You wanted to be married but didn't have the discipline to do it, and your wife left you because she didn't tolerate that shit.
Maybe.
And so she pivoted from you, and now you're going and he's making these other women pay for the heartbreak that he caused to himself by saying, I want to be polyamorous. That's BS. You want to be married. You don't have the discipline. You don't have the tools to do it. So now you want to make sure you put out into the world, look at me. I want to be polyamorous because I cheated. No, you failed in your marriage. You're effed up, and that's the problem. Now you need to heal from that and not have these self-project your pain onto these women about your messed up decision making. Period.
Okay.
The way she's talking, you will think.
Bro, she sound like ChatGPT. She got that. She sound like she. Bro, let me explain something to y'all, man. Don't listen to a woman like this. I don't care. Do not listen to her. Don't. There's no way in the world you telling me your current setup, where you're basically doing the same thing off record, because these guys don't know about each other. Off record. You're hiding and sneaking around, and then you're telling men, because that's what it is. It's, I want to do whatever I want to do and still get what I want. That's what this is all about. I want to do whatever I want to do and still get what I want out of you. And the thing is, women like her, they use what's between their legs as leverage towards men who are emotionally unstable. She might be dealing with 4 men that's emotionally unstable. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, ain't no man gonna stand around for 5 years if he want a committed relationship with somebody. He not doing that. Ain't no man gonna wait around for 5 years. If a man will wait around for 5 years to clap cheeks, and he'll clap cheeks and he'll move on. A man would wait 10 years to clap cheeks. A man would wait 20 years to clap cheeks. They will. Men will wait that long to hit. Because men in their head, it's like I conquered something. Oh yeah, I got it. It took me a long time, but I finally got it. That's how men are. But ain't no man but another thing too, men develop resentment for a woman who don't really give it up like that. Not to say they hate them, but they say, oh yeah, watch when I hit it, they don't want them no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all now, this woman right here, in my opinion, she got multiple men who are doing the same thing. If they're emotionally unstable, she's using her sexual game to keep those men around and get what she wants. And on top of that, she's probably getting different things from different men. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, she probably like multiple men. She probably like multiple men. And what I mean by that is she probably like this man, this man, this man, this man. It's possible for a person to like a couple of people, even love a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, well, you can only be in love with one person. Like, I don't believe that. I believe you can actually be in love with 3, 4 people. But one might supersede the other. But I'm telling y'all now, this is what I believe.
This is some type of woman who's been married for 20 plus years to a loving husband, has kids, has a backyard, has a white picket fence. You wouldn't think this is a woman who's been getting her cheeks clapped and ran through by this guy for 5 years without any commitment. Oh, by the way, he could also see other guys. How is that any different from Neo's arrangement? But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah, man. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, man, that was crazy. Like I said, man, you gotta be real careful when you're dealing with women like that. You dealing with women like that, just be real careful. I know this episode was longer than I expected it to be, but I love talking about stuff like this. But let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all think some of y'all women, y'all still gonna listen to her? Do you think she brings some type of value still to certain things? I'm not. Sometimes you do, but I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day. So you know what I'm saying, and wrong twice a day. So either way, listen, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.